you could fit, I'd say 2 humans in there. That's a good measurement. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a review of my 2007 Honda Civic. It's a 1.8 litre petrol IV tech. Has about 130-ish horsepower. 0-60 is 8.6, I believe. But that's not really what's important. This car is more of a everything you need rather than everything you want. It has the reliable engine. It has a lot of space. Let me show you. Think about this. This is a big ass boot. You could fit, I'd say 2 humans in there. That's a good measurement. And there's an underfloor storage, which I think you can fit maybe another half a human. So 2.5 humans of boot space. Maybe 3 if you're lucky. And the rear, it has this cool ass. Passengers don't like this, but I like it because it looks cool. So they can get stuffed. Rear space is it's very good. Lots of knee room, lots of headroom. There aren't that many creature comforts back here. There's no ventilation for the rear passengers, but the seats are very comfortable. I do believe you get an armrest with a cup holders. They're not flippy outy, closey, openy ones, but still some form of luxury. And these seats, I wonder if I can show them. Yeah, so they fold all the way flat, so you have a nice loading area. And they also, I think it's one of Honda's coolest features, you can lift the base up, click this in, and you have so much space. I don't know what pretty much any trip to IKEA, unless it's a wardrobe, you think you're good. Because my Jazz had these, and I was like, that is the best seating, folding thing I've ever seen. But yeah, overall, a lot of room back here. Nice and soft seats. I like this light headlining. Really opens the cabin up, because there's no sunroof on this. But yeah, overall, it's a great rear. Passengers are comfortable. Lots of window space. Cool little, not a wing, but a nice little section. Little design feature. But yeah, I think overall the rear is a very good place to be. Let's go to the front. Now, we're here where the magic happens. Before I turn it on, let's take a look. So you have a cubby space here for stuff, another cubby space here for more stuff, another cubby space here for more stuff, another cubby space here for more stuff, a nice sized glove compartment for more stuff. You get a good sized door bins on both sides, and I think that's pretty much all the storage you get, which is quite a bit of storage for the front. And one of my favorite parts of this interior is the dash design. It's very space age futuristic. That's why this light's not blinding you guys. It's very space agey because it's 2007. Let's see. Turn classical down. You have a digital speedometer that you can change into. Thank you. You can change from miles per hour to kilometers per hour, which is pretty sick. And you also have a push to start. You do have to put the key in and turn the ignition on and all that, but you still get a push to start button, and that's a seatbelt warning. I get electronically folding wing mirrors, and also adjustable. Also get automatic headlights, automatic wipers, cruise control right here, all control through the steering wheel, which is a pretty nice steering wheel, very easy to use. Also has voice controls. I've never got them to work, so I'm not gonna read the manual. Why would I do that? And you also get automatic climate control, but pretty much everything you ever need. You can get heated seats. I don't have that on this car. And one thing to mention, depending on the year you buy, you may or may not have aux. And I don't have aux. I think it's from 2009 onwards you get aux. You do have an aux CD button, but I can't find the aux button anywhere. And I read online that they didn't have it, so I got this little FM transmitter thingy. So it's basically like my own mini radio station. But it works fine, so I don't really miss it. But yeah, apart from that, everything is perfectly fine. You do get navigation, I would call it that, but it's from like, you know, a long time ago. I've never really used it to take me anywhere because I'm too scared to. But yeah, you got also your clock, climate controls, info. So a lot of tech for an old car. and the speakers are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Some of those newer cars I've driven on the channel, I don't think they have some of them don't have good speakers as this car, which is surprising to me. And then the steering wheel, design wise, I fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie. It is plastic, it's not metal. The material it's nice. It's not the leather-ish. I don't know if it's real leather or not, but it feels nice in the hand. It's not too thick like the BMW's ones are, and it's not too big, I don't think, for myself. And the controls are easy to use, nice, and they're in your hand. You have your information button here, your reset button here, your call, and your voice activation thing on the other side. So you do get a lot for the money. Speaking of the money, this car you can get for around £2,000 depending on mileage. This one costs you like 1.7 on 97,000 miles, and that's from a dealer. So it's not a bad price for the amount of gadgets you get, plus the amount of space you get, and the way it drives. I'm going to talk about it a bit later, but get the manual. Don't get the iShift Auto, because that's garbage. The manual is a lot more fun and engaging than I thought, to be honest. Because I've been doing these reviews recently with this car, and I go back into this car, and I'm not. It's strange. The newer cars, they lack soul. There's no fun to be had under like 60 miles an hour, to be honest. Because they're either too fast, or their engines are too boring, or their transmissions. There's no engagement really. And this manual gearbox is kind of fun to use at low speeds. So let's start this up. Take it for a spin. You can actually let me see if you can hear the engine. Listen to this. Yeah, mighty. So let's do a little spin around on here. But I got the hang of it pretty quickly. The clutch is easy. It's so easy to use. The shifts are easy. They're pretty smooth, pretty quick. And this car has been a lot of fun in the slower speed stuff. It's like it's a racetrack. Ooh, what's happening down here? Oh. Let's not film that. As I was saying, the car is a more fun to drive than most modern cars, because they're mostly automatics and have like a 1.3 with a hybrid assist, which sometimes can be janky, sometimes it's smooth, but it's still not nearly as engaging as having just a manual gearbox and a naturally aspirated engine. The engine could do with a little bit more power, but I don't know if I'm being greedy, because you get a good fuel economy. I wonder if it says on the thing here. Should be around 41 miles per gallon. The engine has just enough power, I think, well, more than enough power, because I can pull out junctions very easily. I can overtake very easily. Just gotta knock it down a couple of gears. It is lacking a bit of a turbo. Like sometimes you're missing a bit of torque when you need it most, but overall it's a perfectly fine engine, and it suits the car very well. And so far it's been reliable, and I expect it to be reliable forever. Basically, it's a Honda, and only 99,000 miles. That's barely broken in. And the gearbox, easy to use, clutch easy to feel. I think overall this car, if you just need a car for A to B that does everything, apart from like it's not very quick, but it's economical, it's reliable, it's spacious, it's practical, and I think it looks good. It's aged very well, and the Type R, oh my god, that looks good. But yeah, overall I think they nailed this car, especially the interior. The digital dash, I love that. I love how it all swoops. I love the navigation in that little corner. It'd be nice if it was easy to upgrade that to like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but I don't think it's that easy. This car is just, don't do it. This car is just fast enough, and it's a lot more frugal, so that's what I really care about. Like, it's cheap to run. The parts are so much cheaper than a BMW. So yeah, as a daily car, for someone just needs an N80B, I couldn't think of a better car. And for less than $2,000, you get all this space, all this tech, and all these creature comforts. You can get heated seats. I think it's a great car, because it does everything you need, and it's just missing a bit of what you want. I think that's what the Type R is for. The Type R as a fuel economy is not as good as I was hoping it would be, to be honest. But yeah, if I get a drive one, I'll review that. But so far, this is one of the best cars I've ever owned. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you have one of these cars, let me know what you think. If you have the Type R, definitely let me know what you think. But yeah, see you guys later.